Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to J is for Justice. If you're in Michigan or anywhere where there's storms, I see some of you that don't have power. Stay safe out there. I just talked to my son in Michigan, and there is no power where he is as well. It's good to see all of you guys. Hey, Dutchie. Good to see you. Little breaks are always needed. Ange Carter, 16 months. Thank you, girl. Bruno Jones, impatient, but he's here. Thank you for joining. Hey, Aries, good to see you. Yeah, there's a line of horrible storms that just went through. Are you guys having a good night tonight? The line is headed your way, Steph. Well, stay safe. Hey, Amy, and hey, Jammers. Jammers, turning leaves. Callie, good to see you. Marcy. Misty Ann, thanks for being here. Shell, thank you for letting everybody know. Kels says best audio. Good to see you. How you feeling after your crab boil, Kels? Y'all, Kels went to a crab boil last night. Put a 1 in chat if you like crab boils. Put a 2 in chat if you think they're nasty. I want to know. I want to know because I'm absolutely, I can't with the crab boils. 1, you guys like them? Dark Side says 2, thinks too much 2, Puffin 2. Wow, a lot of you guys like them. Chaos, I'm with you. All the 2s, I'm with you. Blit, blit, blit. But it's not just crab. It's these crawfish things. And they cook the fish in the corn and the potatoes. All in the same water. They boil it all. And then they eat it. So like the fish water, the corn, and the potatoes like boil in fish water. Blit. Not a fan. A lot of you guys are like, oh, yummy, yummy. Did you eat the cows? The question is, did you eat your corn vertically? That's the question. Misty says, cows, did you suck the head? Yeah, Lucia, I'm with you. So the question is, do the potatoes, hey, lovely Cheryl T, do the potatoes actually taste like fish? Spitfire, good to see you. Beans, good to see you. Oyster roast? I mean, I make a mean low country boil. Oh, Dutchie. I can't. Clue is wild. I know, like, who taught her that? Potatoes and corn taste like crab boil. Yeah, ew. Pretty Hate Machine said grody. I haven't heard grody. I haven't heard that in forever. Shell. You boil everything in a spicy seasoning. They taste like spicy potatoes. Ooh. But don't you ever think that it just soaks up that fishy, like, I mean, you're literally cooking the insides of a crab fish or whatever. Yeah, me either, Evelyn. I'm in the South and you have to love it. Oh. I'm here, honey. Well, hello there. Hello. Oh, man. So did you guys have a good Sunday? You have to wonder, a cooter boil. You have to wonder, though, like, how Clue learned to eat corn like that. That's one for the books. So, moving on, it looks like half of you watched Sean, half of you didn't, which is interesting to me. You like eggs in it? Oh, Misty, you're going to send me over the edge. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yankees? I'm not a Yankee fan, Aries. Hey, cellar door, welcome in. Anastasia. Count it all as protein, she says. Boiled cooter and clam sauce. Hey, Gold Dust. I'm surprised that a lot Michigan native, speaking of Michigan, representing today. I'm representing the Michigans. My chair seems really low. Pineapple is good in there. Do you guys like pineapple on your hamburgers? Have you ever had a hamburger with a pineapple with a grilled pineapple on it? Like a grilled pineapple slice? He pissed you off, Vivian? We watched it in Discord, but I'll admit.
I fell asleep.
I did. I fell asleep. Did you guys hear that? Let me know if you heard it. Yeah, you got to be in the mood. I'm a fan of pineapple, like on pizza too. But I'm surprised you guys are like, I'm not giving him a view. It was pretty boring overall, Rebel Soul, but I do have some thoughts on it, but I didn't get to see it all. So some of it will be new to me as well as you. So one thing I will say, I wish that Sean would share his son's flyer more. I do. I really do. It's all a big grift. Wow, all of you have the same. They need someone running their stream with them because they struggle big time. All right, let's pull it up here. How did I turn it off? Oh, there we go. All right. Did he end up posting the stuff? I was going to check that, Sophia. He promised to post a bunch of stuff, and apparently he did. My thoughts on Seth haven't changed. Okay, well, let's watch this. Hey, Be Nice. But I'm going to lay down and listen until I fall asleep. Thank you, Be Nice. Everybody be safe if you're in the, hey, Regina, line of those storms, because it does look nasty. I know I'm burned out on it too, but I don't know. I felt a little different after watching this. So let's watch it and see what you guys think. I'm not sure I would want to fall asleep to Tony's voice, beat him. Yeah, it's not exactly the most pleasant thing. You got to be pretty freaking tired. UA Red Wave 2.0. They don't want help streaming, sad to say. Well, sad on them, but constructive criticism is what I have.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. You can hear me fine?
I have it
I can
sped
hear you
up a little
good.
bit.
Everybody hear us okay, both of us?
Can you guys hear it? Oh, Music City.
I think that's a yes.
Well, that's awesome. Wow. What just happened? Everything.
Was he Miss Upper Thigh?
Hope everybody's doing okay this evening. As always, we appreciate your support every day more than the day before, and can't tell you how much we appreciate those of you that have supported Seth and Sebastian from day one, and anybody that came along the way. So we are eternally grateful.
I will always be grateful, and
hey, Gamma.
I appreciate all the help. We will find Sebastian. That is the only goal that I have. Did you want to go ahead and address what you were speaking of?
No, let's get in. Let's let you do your thing a little bit, and then we'll use that as a filler.
We
filler?
have a whole bunch of people that are in chat.
Wait.
And I appreciate all of you. Just put up a new community post with.
Wait, what did he say? Let's let you do your thing a little bit.
We'll use that as a filler.
He wanted to address something, and then he says, oh, no, never mind. We'll just use that as a filler. Hey, Jillian. Good to see you. Hey, Pines. Hey, Sarah, and Naomi. Thanks, you guys, for joining tonight. Can I boost their volume? Yeah, let me boost it a little bit. It was too loud. Now it's too soft, right? Hold on. He said, do you want to address something? He's like, yeah, we'll use that as a filler, brother.
Did you want to go ahead and address what you were speaking of?
No, let's get in. Let's let you do your thing a little bit, and then we'll use that as a filler.
We have a whole bunch of people that are in chat, and I appreciate all of you. Just put up a new community post with Sebastian's picture on there, if anybody's needing it, so that they can go ahead and make copies, do prints. A lot of people in chat, a lot of new members for me 3 months. I have Hey Jude. Prayers for Sebastian and Seth. Thank you, Hey Jude. Ginger Girl's cat mom. Is that a cat? That's a cat.
What?
She's been a member for 3 months.
How good is that? It's a dog.
Little Miss Sharon became a YouTube member. We have Mally Cat became a member. We have a new member by the name of Pamela. Thank you, Smokey Joe, for gifting 1 membership. Whoever received that, please tell them thank you.
I wanted to point out he's got the lingo down right there, right? Whoever gave those memberships, please tell them thank you. He's definitely been watching. Hold on, my mouse pad is messed up. Hang on. Trying to get over to your chats. Is that a cat? Yeah, that's a cat. No, it's not a cat. It was a dog. Here we go. Hey, Chatty Jen. Welcome in, guys. 5 months, J-Dub. Gross, straight to the money. Well, he's welcoming them in, okay? And I think he's doing a better job than he ever has, if I'm being honest. Like, he's never pinned comments and done all of this before.
Deanna Downing, thank you for becoming a member. Fancy's mama, keeping Sebastian in my prayers. I appreciate that more than anything. I appreciate the prayers, power of prayer. We have Miss Nanette Whamhammer. I hope I didn't butcher your name. We love you too.
I think so too, Jams.
We have Miss Diane Miller. She became a member. We have another new member. Keep up the chatter. Love your picture. Panda Bear's mom. Prayers to you and Sebastian, Sebastian's Army. I appreciate that very much. We have Carrie Reiner became a member. Just a Girl Who Loves Frogs became a YouTube member. There is a lot. Girl Mom 2. Jen in Georgia.
Hey, Fred.
Just Jana.
Hey,
Member
Holly.
for 3 months. Ginger. Member for 2. Angel Wings. We are Sebastian. Seths Army. Keep the faith. And Just a Girl donated 5 memberships.
Mask.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We got
Scary
Doodle Mom, who's
mask.
been a member for 4 months. Sebastian's Army is here. We will bring him home. That is our goal.
Hey, Runs
Find
with
Sebastian
scissors.
and bring him home.
Yes, you do. Crimes.
Sword of Mormon became a new member. gifted 1 membership. Thank you, Melanie. There's just so many people.
Hey, Mesra.
We can get moving, Seth, and then you can go back and we can thank some more people in the middle or at the end.
That's fine. I don't want anybody to think that I'm not, I appreciate everybody in here.
Tony tried to redirect.
I know that it's been around. I did do the interview for America's Most Wanted for Sebastian. I do not know when it will air. I do know that I was on it, and from my understanding, they interviewed Chris and Katie as well. So hopefully it gets out there to people, and we'll have more people looking for Sebastian. As soon as I do know when it's going to air, I will definitely let everybody know. It will definitely be on there.
Seth, I just put that in the chat, buddy. It's going to be end of April or 1st of May.
Alrighty. I don't know who else is going to be on there. I just know that they came in and took a lot of pictures of Sebastian's room and my house and Sebastian's stuff. So,
how'd you feel about that, buddy?
mixed feelings. You know how I am about my house. You know how I am about my sanctuary. You really know how I feel about people going into Sebastian's room.
I do.
Hey, Huffies.
It's not one of my. It's not something I like to be doing, but I will. I will do anything to get Sebastian's name out there. Period. It's all that matters is getting his name out there to find him and bring him home.
And they specifically requested that, correct?
Yes, they did.
So for those that have not been in your home and certainly haven't been in Sebastian's room,
they'll get a.
Hi,
what does that
Kim.
What does that look like? Is that you go in and you tidy his room up, or you left it exactly the way it was, or just generally speaking, what does that look like?
I vacuumed his floor. I mean, after I put his room back together, pretty much.
Wait, what?
Floor. I mean,
Just generally speaking, what does that look like?
I vacuumed his floor.
What did he just say? I have shitty hearing. What was that? Buttercup. No, I'm not a fan of Tony. I'm not a fan of Tony, but they're talking about the America's Most Wanted show. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Mesra. Because what's crazy is that I was told by CP that America's Most Wanted reached out to him, and they actually put America's Most Wanted in touch with Seth, is how I understood it. Now, he said, I'll give this lore. What does that mean? I'll give you the floor? He put his, I know, but what did he say right there? But that's the version I was told. Take it with a grain of salt.
What does that look like? Is that you go in and you tidy his room up, or you left it exactly the way it was, or just generally speaking, what does that look like?
I vacuumed his floor. I mean, after
I vacuumed his floor. I vacuumed his floor is what he says. What does that look like? I vacuumed his floor.
Generally speaking, what does that look like?
I vacuumed his floor. I mean, after I put his room back together, pretty much, didn't really need anything done. His laundry is still on the end of his bed where he needed to put it away when he came home. I mean, he got some Christmas gifts that people sent in. They're on his bed as well. His Christmas gifts for me, his birthday gifts that came in, again, they're on his bed too. So when he comes in, he can see them. It's just one of the things that I've done is when me and him would go out, if I had to go, like if I needed a oil, or if I was, doing an oil change on my truck, or needed windshield wiper fluid or anything like that, or going to Walmart, always went through the toy section. Always looking for like Hot Wheels or, anything for him to add. He's got so many Hot Wheels. And it's just like every time we find one that he didn't have, it was, all right, buy it. It didn't matter if it was like Christmas or not. So there just ends up being a lot of stuff that I can't stop doing.
Right.
That I've been doing for, over a decade.
How did the interview go in general in your mind?
Well, I always think I suck on and bomb on interviews, but I was told that I did well. I guess when the people that are interviewing tell you did well, they've got more experience at it than I am.
Hey, is she?
I just for over a year now, I've been doing things that I've never wanted to do. I've never been a person to want to be in front of the camera, but nobody else is, not for Sebastian's sake. So I want to do it. It's not one of those things that you can just say no to. I can say no when my son is home. I can be like, nope, I'm not doing that. I don't need to be on camera anymore.
Right.
But until he comes home, I got to make sure that I'm out there spreading his name, getting his picture out there. So
you have certainly done that in spades.
Was there some sarcasm in there?
No.
You sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Because there's been some times that I'm pretty sure it was I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, can't fix this.
Well, listen, you're a grieving father. You're not a content creator. You don't get, it's kind of like having your first child. You don't get a playbook, and you have to learn as you go. And people don't or should not expect you to be a public speaker or a content creator or anything other than that. This platform was set up so that we could share some private things, some real information, and not having to feel like that we were playing favorites if we did or didn't share that information. And I think the reception from Sebastian's Army to hearing you come on and speak and talk, I think that speaks for itself. So you don't owe anybody anything that you haven't already given them, which is pleading for help and sharing your son's story and having a look inside of his.
I'm waiting to see what the filler was, right? Hey, blank screen. I'm waiting to see what the filler was. And I think it's interesting that Seth is definitely holding his own. He's more calm than ever. It's really a different vibe, is it not? Put a 1 in chat if you think this is a different vibe than any of the interviews that we've seen with Seth and Tony so far.
His life and childhood, and I think you've done a remarkable job of that.
Well, there's always more that can be done, which actually kind of brings to why I wanted to come live today. I know that there's people out there asking about the interview, so I figured I'd let everybody know about it. I know that addressing certain things that are going on right now in the YouTube world, the only thing I ask is that we keep it above the belt, because our goal is to find Sebastian. My goal is to find Sebastian. I created Sebastian's Army to help find Sebastian. That's the only goal. I mean, it'd be great if we could find some more children too, but being a little selfish, I did this so I could keep Sebastian's name out there and find him.
Right.
I have been going through a list of numbers, and I will be sharing them on my community page later.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Would like to assist with any of
He literally listed all these states and all of these contact numbers. It was wild. Good to see you guys tonight. Oh, Jillian, thank you for joining tonight. Welcome. Welcome in.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man. Click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
It's real easy, man. You look good in green, Jillian. Of course, there is tension. Seth is greedy and has to share his proceeds with Tony.
The calling, the faxing, sending emails, sending snail mail, all that sort of stuff. I would really appreciate it. He's, with the whole thumbnail and everything, it's like, I don't know if anybody remembers Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, but I feel that I'm now in the middle of Where in the World is Sebastian. And I know that there's a lot of people in Sebastian's army, and they're all around the world. And I'm just asking everybody to help.
Help by doing what? What is this? Where in the world is Sebastian Rogers? You never heard of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Bye, Bruno. Have a nice night. YouTube Premium is for the folks that get it.
Those pictures that will be put out there, the numbers and everything. I need help. We haven't found him.
No, it was a show, guys. It was a show. Watch. You don't remember that? My kids used to watch it when they were younger. Watch. Carmen Sandiego. This is the theme song. I thought it said where in... Here it is, right here. You get it stuck in your head. I didn't know it was a game. I had no idea it was a game. That's so funny.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's any questions
is it
that
really,
people would
though,
like
Texas?
to ask. Obviously, not to do with anything in Pennsylvania, please. We'll not discuss anything about that. It is Pennsylvania, please. I don't know if there's any questions that people would like to ask. Obviously, not to do with anything in Pennsylvania, please.
Oh, this body language, y'all. This makes me think he signed up for something and he didn't know what he was getting himself into. Look at him. He's all stressed and worried and like, oh, God, this Pennsylvania.
Questions that people would like to ask. Obviously, not to do with anything in Pennsylvania, please. We'll not discuss anything about that. It is... I don't have the effort to put towards it.
Ooh. I don't have the effort to put towards it.
My effort is going to find Sebastian.
What the fuck? How much did Seth know, do you think? Or do you think he's playing? It is a very interesting reaction. Regret. Welcome, Huffies.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man. Click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
The RICO lawsuit. The RICO suit against Granny and Barbecue. Welcome back, Huffy. Hi, Sherry, baby. You think he's playing? You think he can? Yeah, he can call it off. All the plaintiffs can call it off. But they're doubling down, and he seems stressed about it.
If there's any questions that people would like to ask, obviously not to do with anything in Pennsylvania, please. We'll not discuss anything about that. It is... I don't have the effort to put towards it. All my effort is going to find Sebastian. I want everybody to know that we are still getting leads in.
Tony's unfazed by that. He's sitting there over there eating a piece of like hard candy. Okay, now watch Tony's reaction through this. When he talks about Pennsylvania. Watch Tony, completely unfazed. Watch.
Do with anything in Pennsylvania, please. Will not discuss anything about that. It is, I don't have the effort to put towards it. All my effort is going to find Sebastian. I want everybody to know that we are still getting leads in. We're still getting tips in. When they come in, when they come to me, I track them down. Same thing with Tony. Tony has been known to do that too. Even though he's a very, very busy man.
I don't like this. We're still getting leads and we're still tracking them down.
When they come in, when they come to me, I track them down. Same thing with Tony. Tony has been known to do that too.
Tony has been known to do that too. Tracking down leads. Isn't that the cop's job? Right, Vivian. Like, what kind of leads are you tracking down? Kelsey.
Even though he's a very, very busy man, he still finds time to help me, and I appreciate that, Tony.
Wouldn't have it any other way, buddy.
There's people out there I know that I don't talk too much anymore. Understand that it's not. Don't take it personal. I'm busy. I'm really busy. You know, and if I'm not busy, I'm trying to put my head back on my shoulders to figure out what the next step is.
Welcome, Feisty.
It never stops. You know, it just never stops. You know, searches are more along the lines of handing out flyers. I even have business cards that I hand out with Sebastian's picture on it. Hold on one moment, will you, Tony?
Yep. You want me to take it for a minute?
Yeah.
Oh,
let me. I want
get your filler in. Get your filler in.
to grab.
Okay. Let me address a couple things that
Thank you, Jenny.
we certainly
Welcome,
don't have
Jen.
control over, but want to address them. And I said this the other night when I was on a panel with Justin and Josh.
Oh, God.
If you've made up your mind that you don't care for me or for Seth, then odds are you're not going to be open in your way of thinking.
Oh, shut up, Tony. Welcome, Curvy Barbie OG. Welcome, Feisty Nana. And thank you, Jenny, for gifting a membership. I appreciate you guys. Justin. Yeah, if you don't like me or Seth, like what?
Don't have control over, but want to address them. And I said this the other night when I was on a panel with Justin and Josh. If you've made up your mind that you don't care for me or for Seth, then odds are you're not going to be open in your way of thinking. You're probably not going to believe anything we say, which is perfectly fine. I can tell you that we are not guys that blatantly lie. I can tell you that when I started navigating through these YouTube streets, there was and still is 3 categories of creators. There's the
Why does he always go to creators? This is so weird. Hey, Gone Girl. John,
creators that we don't care for.
The creators that we don't care for. Why is this even being talked about? Tony, you are so petty and weird.
Or support, and there's good reason for that. And we don't attack them, nor do we go on panels and speak about them. Or
No, you're right. You do everything behind the scenes, don't you, Tony? You do everything behind the scenes. You try to blackmail people. You try to go with their husbands, their spouses. You do all kinds of dirty behind the scenes. You sue people. Ugh.
or mention them by name. There's creators that we support, and there's creators that we actually work with. And if any of you were in this situation and you were representing a mother or a father, you would definitively have those three categories. Now, maybe you wouldn't have those written down, and there is, in contrast.
Is he worried because the list got leaked? Is that why he's worried? Huh? No one cares about creators or your relationships with creators.
To popular belief, there are no lists. There was a list put out by our Facebook admin person
Busted.
of creators that
your Facebook admin person was sloppy. Can we get some brooms in chat for Tony? Because he's doing some cleanup on the list. Cleanup in aisle 5. We have a leaked list by Michelle Lee. Leaked list in aisle 5.
That she supported, that she thought that we would support, and I haven't seen the list. Probably the list was close to being on point, but there has been no list put out by Seth or I. And you know, people can move around amongst those three categories. So we can have
clickers. You could throw some vacuums in the chat too. Vacuums and brooms. Oh, we got some plungers. Plungers too. OU812.
have somebody we work with and something goes sideways and now we don't care for them or support them. We can have somebody that we support and we get to know them over time and it becomes somebody that we work with. And there's 5 or 10 creators that were that way. We didn't work with them at the beginning, but we work with them now. But
I want to know, why did you have those creators sign NDAs, Tony? Toilet paper, poop. Why did you have these creators and their moderators sign NDAs? That's creepy. As a moderator, I would never ask any of my moderators to sign an NDA unless we were doing like a major production.
But I can tell you, and if you are a creator that we work with, that we have regular communication with, I would appreciate it if you would put in the chat if you have ever gotten any sort of a packet from
J4J Live. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Sherry. Sherry, baby. She used the tip line. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Us, any sort of a directive from us, any sort of
You need to put a 1 in chat if you ever have.
yeah, if you've ever got a packet or a demand or
Wait.
twisted your arm or told you
Wait a second. He pulled a Granny's watching. And he said, Seth said, put a 1 in chat. He said, put a 1 in chat if you ever got a packet. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Everybody all big mad. Always big mad.
Literally put a 1 if you ever got a packet. That is freaking wild.
You need to put a 1 in chat if you ever have.
yeah, if you've ever got a packet or a demand or twisted your arm or told you what to do or what to talk about, put a 1. If not, then put a 2, please. But again, you know, people aren't going to believe people that they don't like or don't care for. That leads me to the next thing, and then I'll let Seth jump back in. If you have a clip of something I've said or something Seth said, then you have proof that that was said. If you don't have that, then you don't have proof. And I would say the same thing for a creator that you may not care about. I think we owe them and everybody else the respect to judge people based off of what we see, not what we hear or feel. And I would encourage you to do that, not only with us, but with any other creator, good, bad, or indifferent. I think that these YouTube folks are full of this person did this or that, but there's no proof. There's no
Oh my God.
clips. There's no anything. So You know,
Everything.
we're
Oh,
not
listen.
just like
Everything that I've said. Oh my God, Seth's looking right through me right now. Everything that I've said has been his own words. I've never gone off anything other than his own words, court documents, and Tony, I hate to tell you, but sloppy, slimy, smiley, whatever her name is, sloppy, smiley, showed her packets twice. So if you're wondering what a packet is, they send out emails. Hey, Lippy, they send out emails from at night, and it tells them what to do, what to talk about. They have attached PDFs. They attach everything that they're supposed to do. Did you, Lippy, of her showing it? I'll show you guys when Sloppy Smiley showed the packets. And he's denying it, right? Totally lying. Just me, Sunshine. Welcome. Welcome to the Clicker Crew. Let me pull up Lippy. When did you post it, Lippy? She's got all kinds of slimy stuff. Smiley Thug Dream Team Bouncer. Is it that one? You reposted the link on your wall. Okay, let me look. Still my fave. You post a lot, Lippy. Tony, get your girl. That's Bullhorn Betty. The green teams gets packets. Here it is. Lippy. You guys got to sub up to Lippy. Holy shit. The music already is going to crack me up. Okay, you guys ready?
Is inaccurate.
It was
Everything. There's not one thing that I can think of that Nick or Dog has put out that has been accurate. Not one thing.
Is she?
I could be wrong, but I can't think of one.
Now, I haven't seen proof of what Jay said either, so it's all allegedly.
Yeah.
But it does make sense because, yeah, if you're not following their plan, you're out. I mean, they've proven that.
So I was the one that actually said they're probably being emailed these packets, right? And I had no proof, but watch.
Yep.
So, I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, y'all. Sorry, I am all messed up here. We're gonna do this either way, okay? But Green Hoodie is a woman. Let me get that out. I don't think we can pay attention to what is on my screen because I am stuck there. But we're gonna do this, okay?
She's stuck there on the packet. Look at it. Has Dog the Bounty Hunter's logo, One World logo. See all of the attachments on the email? There's the packets. Good job, Lippy. Good job.
It has come out.
I'm stuck there. Listen again. That's so fucking great.
Green Hoodie is a woman. Let me get that out. I don't think we can pay attention to what is on my screen because I am stuck there. But we're going to do this, okay? It has come out. Everything has come out, and I know everybody's live.
Sloppy.
Live, but Green Hoodie is a woman. Oh, Jesus Louise. Here we go, I think. Open.
Sloppy.
I mean, I'm sure there was stuff long and slung.
Okay, so Dog the Bounty Hunter seeks public assistance across the United States in identifying Green Hoodie in relation to the interaction hours before the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
See, she's totally just reading from the packet. She's reading from the packet. Hey, Nicole G. Sloppy, slimy.
Dog Nation, this so-called alleged private investigator claimed his clients, the privates, are under extreme pressure. Maybe that's because they didn't want you to know the truth about uh, who, who Green Hoodie really is. They said it was an elderly man, but guess what? It's a woman. Does that mean 3 to 4 people involved on top of several other felonies which carry life sentences? Are they also afraid of conspiracy charges? Last chance. Reward $250,000. $250,000. Call 833-TELL-DOG or the Sumner Sheriff's Office at 615-451-3838. Aloha. This is from Dog, okay?
Hey, Cricket.
That's from Dog. Listen, y'all. They have raised it to $250,000. Hello again, H. Davis. Hello. Low Red, hello. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm trying to get this up. I can't pull this dang press release up on my freaking app right here. I'm thinking it's the same thing that I got because that's what I got in my mail or in mine. So I'm freaking everything up as usual. But it is a woman. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? Huh? Who do y'all think that it is? Whoever it is, Katie knows. I have not changed my mind about that.
Hey, Scott H.
With red hair, looks familiar to me. To some of you.
With
why is this not my freaking? Let me look at something. Hold on. I'm trying to look at it on my phone. My whole computer is messed up right here.
Directly off.
Did you see the picture of the parking lot? Oh, boy, Brady, shape and red hair. I know I got all that on here. Y'all bear with me just a minute. Hold on.
Yep. So, I mean, it makes sense. But like I said, I don't watch Smiley enough to see what Jay said she saw. So I don't know if that's true. But
I get it. I can't watch Smiley. I tried to watch her. I can't. It's just like,
Oh, by the
way. Good job, Lippy. I'm so glad you were here. Let's talk about clips, Tony. Tony, you said if we had clips, we were good to go, right? There's a clip for you. Let's listen to that again.
Bad or indifferent. I think that these YouTube folks are full of this person did this or that, but there's no proof. There's no clips. There's no anything. So
there's no proof.
We're not folks are full of this person did this or that, but there's no proof. There's no clips. There's no anything. So, we're not, just like the world we live in, we're not always going to.
He got business cards. He's handing out business cards. I can't down him for that. I can't down him for that because flyers, and he is going to say that the flyers were getting taken down and stuff, and they do after so long. Here, let's listen to this part again.
That we have regular communication with. I would appreciate it if you would put in the chat if you have ever gotten any sort of a packet from us, any sort of a directive from us, any sort of
you need to put a 1 in chat if you ever have.
Yeah.
Someone needs to go back. Let's see. Can we see the chat? Was Smiley in there? Smiley, did you put a 1? Because you did. You did.
Yeah, if you've ever got a packet or a demand or twisted your arm or told you what to do or what to talk about, put a 1. If not, then put a 2, please. But again, people aren't going to believe people that they don't like or don't care for.
No, he didn't. Did he?
That leads me to
Did Seth really put a 1? No, he didn't. You're joking. He did? No, he didn't. Did anybody else? See, he has me blocked. I can't see him. He put a 1? Oh, my goodness. He put a 1? He couldn't wait to say that. I think that he couldn't wait to say, put a 1 in chat if da-da-da-da-da. Wait, hold on. Let me switch accounts because he doesn't have my other one blocked.
Deanna Downing, thank you for becoming a member.
Hold on. Hold on.
directive from us. Any sort of
You need to put a 1 in chat if you ever have.
yeah, if you've ever got a packet or a demand or twisted your arm or told you what to do or what to talk about, put a 1. If not, then put a 2, please. But again, people aren't going to believe
Look at Nick.
people that they don't.
Nick laughed. Nick put the laughing face. I'm trying to see. Look at Justin for all put no 0 in all caps. Very Seth Rogers. He put a 1. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Can you guys see that? Oh my God, watch. Let's zoom in. Wait, whoops. Y'all, that's some funny ass shit right there. Oh my goodness.
Like or don't care for,
He did.
demand or twisted your arm or told you what to do or what to talk about, put a 1. If not,
There it
then,
is.
Then put a 2, please.
Hey, Christina.
But again, people aren't going to believe people that they don't like or don't care for. That leads me to the next thing, and then I'll let Seth jump back in. If you have a clip of something I've said or something Seth said, then you have proof that that was said. If you don't have that, then you don't have proof. And I would say the same thing for a creator that you may not care about. I think we owe them.
The ones that protest too much are the ones I want to read. Chasing Crime. She's a plaintiff on the RICO. Never got a packet. Would throw it out if I did. Thou, what is that saying? Thou, whatever, don't protest. Protest, fuck that is. You know what it means. She's protesting too much. Let's see. Looking for anybody else pertinent. Nick the Hat. I wish I had a packet. He wishes he had a package. Look at this. Here's K-Gen, the one that said that I overlaid the peen. Thou protests too much. Okay? Doth thee protest too much? The only directive we have is to put Sebastian first. And then Justin in all caps, never. Liars.
Them and everybody else the respect to
Look at-
judge people
Wait, Robin? This Robin right here says 1.
based off of what we see, not what we hear or feel. And I would encourage you to do that, not only with us, but with, any other creator, good, bad, or indifferent. I think that these YouTube folks are full of this person did this or that,
Oh,
but there's no proof.
Here comes Michelle Lee. Never have ever seen a packet.
There's no clips. There's no anything. So, we're not, just like the world we live in. We're not always going to like everybody. But if you've got somebody in the community that you don't like, you don't have to speak poorly of them. You can just stay away from them. And I guess that's what we're asking. I know Seth and I are both very, very busy. And
I would like to say we have sent out flyers and bracelets and stuff of that sort. If you want to classify that as a packet, go ahead.
Yeah. But outside of that, there's been nothing like that. And I'll get into a couple other things later, but as far as everything that's going on out here right now, as always, we're not really going to address any of that. I can tell you there was a creator that I did get on a panel to address with Justin.
Talking about Julie.
And Josh. And to this day, I've never had anybody reach out to me and ask me to contact the creator and I've been open to a conversation with people I didn't even care for. I'm always open to have a conversation.
No one wants to talk
So
to you.
if you've tried to reach out to me to have a conversation as a creator, most of you know I've had that conversation, even if we didn't necessarily see eye to eye, and I'm always willing to have that. So
No one cares to talk to you.
Let's be done with that. And Seth, you can jump back in.
Yeah, why do you have to address a packet? You know why? Because it's organized. That's why they're addressing the packet, because it's an organized effort to do something. Rico.
Oh. What is it doing that for?
Placing flyers at airports, that's a pretty good idea.
Oh, a year later.
I'm working on something, Tony. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me
Okay, let me just
jump into
let me
I know
just chew on
everybody's
my
going crazy
candy
right now over Jennifer Coffindaffer's live, and she alluded to this case could be going cold, and she just her opinion, this or that. Jen is
I
a very
agree,
close
Shaggy.
friend of ours,
Oh,
and
God.
she is certainly a creator that falls into the category of people that we work with. We talk to her on a weekly basis. Jen has a strategy in the way that she does things, and we trust her and we trust her strategy. I wished that all of you in the chat knew what Seth and I know. I think if a lot of people knew what we knew, that these crazy YouTube streets would settle down a little. But I can tell you that this case is far, far, far from cold. Matter of fact, I would say that outside of the people on the ground searching, I would say that the people that are making the real headway now are working harder than they've ever worked. And I can tell you that Carter and Craddock and the TBI, Bobby Simmons and those guys, we communicate with Sumner County Sheriff's Office. I would say, what would you say, Seth? Every 2 or 3 days now? Is that fair? Some days, 5 days in a row.
I can't honestly answer that.
Okay, that's weird. How can you not answer that? Like, I can't honestly answer that. You know what? Because it's bullshit, in my opinion. I think it's bullshit.
My days run together.
Yeah.
I mean,
but,
I know that it's probably every 2 days. I mean, I'm communicating with them, one form or another.
And obviously, the things that we learn in that communication, the things that we get cleared up, the et cetera, are not things that we can bring to the public. They're not things we can bring to the creators we work with, the creators we support, or the creators that we don't care for.
Hey, Jeep Babe.
The most important thing in the world I live in is that Seth, as the father, has an open line of communication with them, and we're not going to do anything to risk that. So please trust me when I tell you that this case is far from cold right now, and I don't think that Carter and his group could be doing any more than they're doing to bring Sebastian home. And I just ask Sebastian's army to have faith that those that are responsible for what happened to Sebastian will be brought to justice, and we will get Sebastian home.
Okay. I want to talk about Coffindaffer's live a little bit. I didn't listen to all of it. I listened to a little bit of it, and she was talking about Summer Wells. And I don't give a damn who likes her, who doesn't. What she said really turned me off again. She was talking about Don Wells and Summer Wells. She said, and I should probably pull it up and play her own words, but she said that Don Wells, he was talking, like, because Don Wells was open about the fact that Summer slept in their bed. She's like, Don slept with Summer. And she said, I'm not saying he had sex with her. And right there, I just was like, what? Number one, if a 5-year-old is molested, why would you refer to it as sex? Like, you're supposed to be a professional. It's gross, right? These poor kids. I'll find it, Sherry, and I'll play it. Let's keep listening to this. I'll go find it.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm trying to do shortcuts, trying to remember Control C, Control V. It's a pretty big list. I'm just wondering if it's going to work like I'm hoping it does, or if I just overloaded YouTube.
I'll do a few thank yous. You cut in when you're ready. Elizabeth, thank you for the super sticker. Samantha, thank you for the super sticker. Phoebe, Australia, all the way from Australia, thank you for the super sticker. Gypsy, hope you're well. Thank you for the super sticker.
I froze YouTube.
Okay. It's like Wino, thank you for the super sticker. Lady Rob. Huh?
I said they've done a couple super stickers.
Okay, nice. Holly S., thank you for the super sticker.
I found it.
Statements, all the things she said that to another shelf. You see signs.
Girl Mom,
right?
I think you were thanked already, but thank you.
All right, right here.
Nothing being done on the ground. We see no interaction with the media. We see no requests by law enforcement. Hey, there's a black car. Can you take a look at it? In Brian Koberger's case, Week said, hey, we have a white car. Help us. Public, help us. You'll see that happen often. You can see to some degree where a case is going, specifically about the Summer Wells case. And I want to say why, in my opinion, it never had a chance. Sheriff Lawson, Ronnie Lawson, he was the sheriff in charge of that county. His son, and when I learned this, and I think I wrote the date down, October 17th, 2022. October 17th, 2022, I learned that Brendan.
Okay, so she goes into Ronnie Lawson's son being a pedo. Okay, and then she says that he did 1 year in jail. And that's the sheriff. Now listen.
Was the first time I knew Summer didn't have a chance, because that department and that philosophy, it became very clear to me that Summer Wells wasn't important. What happened to Summer Wells wasn't important. Everything that had probably been going on with Summer Wells wasn't important. Remember, Don Wells himself said he slept with her.
Did someone just flush a toilet? Hold on. Did someone just flush?
Going on with Summer Wells wasn't important. Remember, Don.
I think they did. I think someone just flushed the toilet.
Thing that had probably been going on with Summer Wells wasn't important. Remember, Don Wells himself said he slept with her. Now, I'm not saying had sex with her. I'm not.
Right there. Right there.
Everything that had probably been going on with Summer Wells wasn't important. Remember, Don Wells himself said he slept with her. Now, I'm not saying had sex with her. I'm not saying that he said he had sex with her. I'm saying that they slept together.
She's talking about a 5-year-old. She said it twice. Jennifer, what is wrong with you? Are you that out of touch, Jennifer?
Everything that had probably been going on with Summer Wells wasn't important. Remember, Don Wells himself said he slept with her. Now, I'm not saying had sex with her. I'm not saying that he said he had sex with her. I'm saying that they slept together in the same bed. And we know that Don Wells had a horrific background of sexual assault with young girls. We know he tried to sell his 2 children for drugs. This isn't anything that's rumored. This is nothing that I'm throwing against the wall. This is admitted to.
Yeah. So that's what she said. I'm not saying he had sex with her. No one has sex with a 5-year-old, Jennifer Coffindaffer. Just saying. No one has sex with a 5-year-old. Sex is consensual, in my opinion. I don't know where these people's minds are. I don't know what they're wrapped up in, but that's fucking weird wording. 5-year-olds can't consent to sex. It's abuse. There's something wrong with that wording. There's something definitely wrong.
We enjoyed meeting you and your husband when we were in Tennessee last time. Hope you guys are well.
Wait, who was that?
We enjoyed meeting Girl Mom. I think you were thanked already, but thank you.
Girl Mom, we enjoyed meeting you. And I'm sorry for any victims in here that had to hear that out of someone who is supposed to be a professional. It's pretty bad when the non-professional people.
La. You don't hold account.
When the non-professionals are calling it out. I mean, just to say that, not once, but twice.
Thank you. We enjoyed meeting you and your husband when we were
Hey, Brittany.
in Tennessee last time. Hope you guys are well.
Yeah, she has court Wednesday, CJ.
Robin, Chit Chat. Thank you guys very much for the super stickers, super chats. Sister Krista. I like that name.
Isn't there a song
Ew.
that has that as the lyric?
Ew. That was an ew moment.
Krista. I like for the super stickers, super chats. Sister Krista. I like that name.
No. Blit. Sister Krista. I like that name. Let's do a granny and put a 1 in chat if that makes you want to puke.
Chats. Sister Krista. I like that name.
Isn't there a song that has that as the lyrics?
Sister Christian.
Oh, God.
That's it. Yeah, I keep breaking
Creep
into it.
town, dude. Hold on.
Creep town, dude.
Well, this might take a lot longer than I thought.
Looks like Nick's in the house. Hope you're doing good,
Fucking
buddy.
fuzzy slippers and
Appreciate
lip
all your
balls.
hard work.
Thank you,
Nick's
Nick.
in the house.
I know that you're busy working all the time.
Oh, look at Dark Side Crime. Gifted 5 memberships. Yikes. Yaga. Let's see.
I know there's been a couple bodies that have been found recently. None of those
Oh my God. He's just randomly talking about bodies.
have been Sebastian. As soon as I find them, I'm normally on the phone.
What?
Been Sebastian. There's been a couple bodies that have been found recently. None of those have been Sebastian. As soon as I find them, I'm normally on the phone talking to either the sheriff's department or the police department, whichever division's holding that.
That made me
It's not
uncomfortable.
really, it's going to take a minute to do it. It's not doing it like I was hoping it would.
That's okay. You can go ahead.
Evelyn. Listen to the shower wording. It's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's,
We saw Catherine.
You know.
It was a nothing Sad,
As
really.
a particular female would say out there, it's about unity. And we need to stay unified no matter what comes along with it.
His keyword is unity.
Let's see. Rose, what other types of places can we hand out flyers? Schools, police stations, news medias, hospitals, churches, community outreach.
I don't know, but I'll tell you right now that Tony has been sued by schools. He's been sued by churches. He's got no business being around a school or a church, in my opinion. He scams them. Does Tony have his eyebrows filled in? Does he have like a filter on or something? Why does he look so strange? Look at his lip.
I have a whole document that I am actually trying. It's what I was trying to do right now. To share it to my community post. I will be sharing it to my community post. It's large enough that it's freezing YouTube. But it is all 50 states with the Department of Transportations. It's got every state's like Tennessee has TBI, Alabama has the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. All of these, done some research. I've got phone numbers. I've got mailing addresses, physical mailing addresses, fax numbers, phone numbers. When I get that loaded up, I'm just going to ask for people to actually go into the comments and state where you've called, where you've either email or send snail mail, send a flyer to them. It never fails. Every day I meet somebody after it's been more than a year, even here in Clarksville, I meet people that don't know about Sebastian. And that's, it's disheartening at times. And it has to be fixed. It has to be corrected. And the only way I can do that is to get more numbers out there, more addresses, have more people put out flyers. Yes, Department of Education. If there is a Department of Education near you, go there.
What? This is weird. Meg says Tony claims that the lawsuits aren't his and that it's actually a black guy with the same name as him. See, now that is something I want to point out. That's absolutely true that he claims that. But you know what the part is? You know what the funny part of that is? Is that this black guy doesn't have a wife named Dana. He has 25 lawsuits. Have you guys ever seen his lawsuits? Put a 1 in chat if you've ever seen Tony Mathis's lawsuits.
Take flyers, speak to them, have them go ahead because they can pass the flyers to the schools. Same thing with TSA. Same thing with your local law enforcement. I mean, we can't stop. I will let you know that Walmart, because I've seen some comments about Walmart keeps taking it down. I will let you know that the Walmart right over here next to my house, because there's a neighborhood market. I've been over there. I spoke to them and they knew me and they met Sebastian before he went missing. And
how does Walmart know Sebastian? Like, who at Walmart knows Sebastian? Okay, some of you guys haven't seen it. I'll play it. Help me understand this.
And I was like, you guys took his picture down. He lives less than a mile from here. And they turn around and put his flyer next to the board all by itself, and it stays there now. Every 3 months, they take them down. Every 3 months, they will rotate the pictures in. You have to stay on top of them. You have to go in there and ask them, or you have to call them up and ask them, and they'll put it back up, but it takes an effort. You have to call them. Most of the time, you have to talk to each individual store because corporate has them up there But again, corporate rotates everything. It's their process. It's how they do it. And the only way to not do it is to, is to go in there and speak to them in person and tell them, ask them, don't tell them, but ask them to do that. And they will comply for the most part, and they'll put his picture back up there because they can always pull that picture back up and have it back up there. I don't know if there's any questions or anything that you've seen, or
I
know people have questions.
I just got a message.
Okay, he just got a message. We'll stop right there for a second. I will say though that Chris Proudfoot did say that the flyers do get taken down after a certain amount of time, and it does seem like that is a thing. Like people don't really know if he's still missing or not, and they just like take it down. Oh my God, why would Seth say that? Trump is trying to get rid of the Department of Education. Oh, weird, Cricket. You're right. He is. All right, for those of you that haven't seen Tony,
25.
This is Tony Mathis's criminal record in 1 minute.
25 lawsuits. 25 lawsuits. And you could go see yourself. It just keeps going on and on and on. Him and his wife, look, him and his wife been sued. His wife, Dana, in debt. Just keeps going on. Look, him and his wife sued in debt.
Here's the link.
Banks, financial institutions, churches, default judgments. Tony Mathis. I told you I got the receipts. Tulsa County, all over Tulsa. Look, he used to have a business. He called himself Game Time Sports. Game Time Sports. Failed companies. Not only that, but failed companies. Look, independent school district sued Tony Mathis. Literally, a school district for trademark infringement. They were scheming. They were using some sort of school, independent school district. We'll talk about that. Look at this. Castle Realty suing Tony Mathis and his wife. Forcible entry and detainer. Yeah, they are old. But they do go back into the teens in the last 20 years. It just shows character here. Considering that this man is currently under investigation for providing money to people to harass the Proudfoots. Look, it just keeps going. Look at this. Receipts. I got the deets and the receipts. I got the Mott's applesauce. I got the Mott's, folks. It just keeps going on. 25
Let's play
lawsuits.
it one more time.
25 lawsuits. 25 lawsuits. And you could go see yourself. It just keeps going on and on and on. Him and his wife, look, him and his wife been sued. His wife, Dana, in debt. Just keeps going on. Look, him and his wife sued in debt. Banks, financial institutions, churches, default judgments. Tony Mathis. I told you I got the receipts. Tulsa County, all over Tulsa. Look, he used to have a business. He called himself Game Time Sports. Game Time Sports. Failed companies. Not only that, but failed companies. Look, independent school district sued Tony Mathis. Literally, a school district for trademark infringement. They were scheming. They were using some sort of school, independent school district. We'll talk about that. Look at this. Castle Realty suing Tony Mathis and his wife. Forcible entry and detainer. Yeah, they are old. But they do go back into the teens in the last 20 years. It just shows character here. Considering that this man is currently under investigation for providing money to people to harass the Proudfoots.
Well, I did a longer video and I showed all of Tony's records. And this is just in 1 minute, just to prove to you this dude's a scammer.
That CNY.
So what he did was like he kind of took like a logo from a school and called himself Game Time Sports and sold merch with their logo on it. Well, maybe that wasn't the Game Time Sports, but that's what he did with the school logo.
Had a question about clothing. So CNY family, if you're in here, can you ask that question?
CNY family is very dangerous with misinformation. Just FYI, CNY is a no-go.
Question again, or if somebody saw that, can you re-ask the question?
I'm glad you're okay, Cram It. Damn.
Thank you, Nicole.
Nick said it. His question was, does Sebastian have a Homer Simpson hoodie? No, not that I know of.
Okay, so that question was asked because remember in the dispatch audio, they asked if he had a purple hoodie and it sounded like with Homer Simpson on the front. Sarah, I don't know what it stands for, but they're putting out rhetoric.
All of his hoodies are here that he owns are here, but I've never known him to ever have any type of, The Simpsons or anything. Sebastian is pretty when it comes down to like pictures and stuff on it and logos and stuff on his shirts and his clothes, if there's any type of, he normally sticks with either Minecraft, Transformers, Spider-Man, Batman, Star Wars. That I might have said that twice, but yeah, that's normally the stuff that he, he doesn't normally. Purple, not a chance. No.
Does Sebastian sleep with the light on, Seth?
He does not have a nightlight on, and he doesn't sleep with a light on in his room. Now, just remember, all these questions that you ask, they're I can only answer for what he does here.
Yeah. And somebody named Nicole made a statement or a question that a lot of people were reacting to, but I tried to find her question, and the chat's moving so fast I couldn't find it. So, Nicole, if you've got a question, or
I did hear about that, CB Canada.
No son of mine is going to wear purple.
I saw the video. That was not Sebastian.
I might be wrong.
Funny story. I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I liked them when I was growing up. I had all the figures.
Hold on.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wait. That was not Sebastian. You hear about that, CB Canada? I saw the video. That was not Sebastian. Funny story. I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I liked them when I was growing up. I had all.
What is this all about? What's sighting in Missouri? CB Canada says, did you hear about the boy on the news in Missouri? Was that ever cleared up or looked into? The boy looked like a younger version of him. And then he starts talking about Ninja Turtles. Huh?
All the video. That was not Sebastian.
We go from a possible sighting, to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and what he liked as a kid.
Funny story. I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I liked them when I was growing up. I had all the figures and stuff like that. Took really good care of them anyways. But I tried to get Sebastian to actually get into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because cartoons back then normally had a moral point of the episode, but he didn't like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Morals? This is where he wants his kid to get morals from his shows, I guess. I don't freaking know, man. I can't get the blood mode out of my mind.
I thought it was funny that he doesn't like them because not only are they ninjas, but they're great. And he just, nope, did not like it.
Sebastian's. Seth, I'm going to drop the email that somebody's asked that wants to volunteer.
Volunteer for what?
We are Sebastian's Army at gmail.com. Can you or one of the mods pin that, please?
I am not in YouTube right now, so Justin should be able to do it.
Wait, what did he ask him to do?
That wants to volunteer. We are Sebastian's Army at gmail.com. Can you or one of the mods pin that, please?
Oh, okay. So Tony was going to drop the email and he wants Seth to pin it. And he's like, I'm not in YouTube right now. Justin can probably do it. Look there it is right here.
I am not in YouTube right now, so Justin should be able to do that. Any of the mods should be able to do it. It's on the front page. It's on my page. I fixed it so links can get posted in chat too. Sebastian likes anime. The last one that he was really into was.
Did you hear him? He's like, I made it so they can put links in chat too. He's like, I fucking got this, dude. Seth's like, I've got this under fucking control. Amanda, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Notice how hard they pushed to obtain email addresses multiple times in the live. Yeah, good point. Good point. Hey, Pam.
Sebastian likes anime. The last one that he was really into was Sword Art Online. He's got
Welcome
others
back,
that we
Pam.
like to watch. But Sword Art
Thank you,
Online,
Pam.
He was into that enough that he's watched all of them, and he has the video game on the PlayStation 4. He's also got Naruto. He's got a lot of, these are all on his handheld device. But
Yeah, somebody said Nicole just commented. I don't know if you're seeing it, Seth, but I'm not seeing it in StreamYard.
I don't know.
Maybe if somebody could copy and paste that.
I did see this one, but I have not been notified yet or seen a picture of it. I believe that was actually on Justin's, and I haven't spoken to him since I started the stream.
What? Someone mentioned in the chat that someone thought they saw him in a Kentucky doctor's office. Did you see that comment, Tony and Seth? And he's like, I think that was in Justin's chat. I'll probably talk to him later. Huh?
Notified yet or seen a picture of it. I believe that was actually on Justin's.
Why would you go live instead of wanting to see pictures? Right, Pam. What the fuck?
This one.
Do not email this email, by the way. Do not email them. And then of all comments he picks this Scranton Strangler. Next. Big T, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, my goodness.
But I have not been notified yet or seen a picture of it. I believe that was actually on Justin's, and I haven't spoken to him since I started the stream.
It's from
Scranton
the office.
Strangler says, where can we buy a bracelet or shirt? You don't have to buy a bracelet. We'll give you a bracelet. If you email wearesebastiansarmy@gmail.com.
Oh, don't do it. There we go. The free bracelets for your email, which holds your IP address. Don't do it. I forgot it's in the office. I always think of Koberger. But the way he said that, we'll give you a bracelet. Just email us. Don't do it. Don't email them. Don't do it. I'm telling you, it's not worth a bracelet. The bracelet's not going to bring Sebastian home. Do not give up your privacy for a bracelet. Here, I'm going to do that so I can clip it and put out a short later. Thank you, Shaggy, for gifting a membership. Welcome, Mystic. Oh, yeah, I don't like it, Amanda. I'm not liking it. Ugh.
Justin's, and I haven't spoken to him since I started the stream.
Scranton Strangler says, where can we buy a bracelet or shirt? You don't have to buy a bracelet. We'll give you a bracelet. If you email wearesebastiansarmy@gmail.com, no apostrophe, just wearesebastiansarmy@gmail.com, we can get you a shirt.
A shirt? I thought he said bracelet. Do not email these people. They will steal your IP. They will steal your identity. They will threaten you with your identity. They said they'd give you a bracelet. Now it's a shirt. Be very, very careful. This is a scam. There's something wrong here. There is something wrong here. Your privacy is not worth this. Don't do it. Don't do it. They'll know where you live. Yeah. Don't do it. They've already said that they take IPs. And then you've got someone who says they want to volunteer. And you've got Nick over here. Volunteer at atnight.agency works too. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know what they're up to, but this reeks of red flags. Let's get some red flags in chat. Don't email these people. They might put you in an injunction. Exactly. Who knows what they'll do? Nothing good. Nothing good will come to it. Amanda, thank you. Don't don't give these people your information at all. Don't contact them. Don't have anything to do with them because they are not going to, that's not going to find Sebastian. Don't let them guilt you. Don't let them gaslight you. That's fucked up. He said, oh, we'll send you a bracelet. Now they're going to send free shirts. Do you know how many emails they'll get for a free shirt? Listen to him again. Listen. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Scranton Strangler says, where can we buy a bracelet or shirt? You don't have to buy a bracelet. We'll give you a bracelet. If you email wearesebastiansarmy@gmail.com, no apostrophe, just wearesebastiansarmy@gmail.com, we can get you a shirt.
Okay. Free shirts. Look at, and here it goes. Nick's posting it. It's me, Jen, is posting the email.
Is that the old North Carolina lead, Seth?
Yeah, I did go myself.
These people piss me off. Donate to help with search expenses for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This right here is that chick that makes the weird fucking mapping. Jennifer Jennings. PayPal me, Seth R. Rogers, or Cash App, hashtag Sebastian's General. Sebastian's General? What in the world? Looks like he's got his own PayPal. It's got his name. Do not contact these people. What search expenses? Torchy says you would be surprised what they can do with a name and an address. Mystic, anytime anyone asked Sean last week when the next search was planned, they were blocked. Wow. Wait, look at this. Wait, hold on. Surprisingly, it says PayPal for enterprise. It's just it's like just their search bar thingy, but it just was kind of ironic.
No. Sebastian spoke English, and that's it.
Slimy. In her elf, look at her in her picture. Could he speak Spanish? Did he take in school or beings? They were in military travel? Just curious. Oh my God.
It wasn't really like I was trying to get him to learn how to speak another language, and I'm hoping with us.
Look at this. Tammy Geisinger. Seth, was there someone found today at that St. Jude's construction site today? Because there's a rumor going around that there was. What? Look at this lady. Oh my God, you guys, I'm going to puke. Look at Denise Stanger. I would like 2 bracelets. I would like bracelets to hand out to high schools here. I have 2 seniors. No. Don't do any of this. If you have, no, don't involve children. Don't involve anybody. No, stop. No. Yikes.
Continuing to watch anime, that I'll get him hooked on an anime that's only in Japanese, and it'll be enough of motivation for him to learn Japanese. I'm hoping. Got to figure out how to get your kids to learn. Sometimes it just takes thinking outside the box.
Said, you see it?
Speaking of Teresa, who was in Justin's chat and saw Sebastian in Kentucky at a doctor. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Okay.
I'm sure Justin will be reaching out to me as soon as this live is over.
So he's just waiting to hear about this Kentucky sighting, and Justin's in the chat, and there's zero sense of urgency. Yes, Mystic, guard your privacy. Absolutely.
Yeah, we were just talking. Speaking of Teresa, who was in Justin's chat and saw Sebastian in Kentucky at a doctor. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Okay.
I'm sure Justin will be reaching out to me as soon as this live is over. Which I don't know.
You know, we appreciate everybody that has these sightings. I think one of the things that
Everyone who has these sightings. Wait a second. Become a member. Who's Jeff Osman? Like, who's this guy? Who's Jeff Osman? It just takes you to his YouTube. But who's Jeff Osman? Does anybody know? He's a moderator.
surprises me is, you know, it just literally takes 1 second to pull your phone out and snap a picture. And, you know, we take pictures of all these random things, and I would just love it if some of these sightings we could get a picture so you could at least say yay or nay. You know what I'm saying?
Meg.
Tarot of Hope, I can't. All of his blankets are in his room. Every blanket that I have bought him is in his room. So it's how he did not leave. He didn't take anything out of that residence when he disappeared.
Okay, so I had a thought during this when I saw this before. Do you think that he doesn't know about the fake sightings, that he's being tricked, and that he's fucking exhausted from it? Do you think that that's a possibility? Because I wondered that if maybe he doesn't know they're making them up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like how Mom in It Up or whatever her name is said, you know, they wanted to use her son as a body double for Sebastian. Like maybe he's not aware and he's getting all these fake sightings and he's exhausted and he's just like not getting excited because he's starting to see, he's maybe seeing that he's getting played a little bit, or it looks like he's gotten to the acceptance stage. I feel like he's worn down. The Convos with LE says he knows more than he does. Does he know the sightings can't be? Are they relaying these sightings to LE? I don't know. Gigi says, I think they're all in on it. Rissy, I want to think that, but unfortunately, I think he's fully aware. Bex, Jay, he said he thinks Sebastian's not alive. And this?
I mean, his shoes are still there. His backpack is still there. You are so welcome, K-Mac. I know a lot of people were asking, and I know I didn't really respond to anybody. I know that there's questions, and believe me, I will. If it's Sebastian, everybody will know, because you'll see me. I'll go live from my phone as soon as I find Sebastian.
I don't either, Katie.
Well, honestly, I was not frantic. I mean, I can't really be frantic when you're responding to something like this. I guess some people might be.
Is that really him, though, Torchy? Torchy said that Jeff Osman is a business consultant in Tennessee. Is that really him modding for Seth Rogers? Do you think? Why would they use his name? This is getting weirder. A business consultant? I'm gonna do a little Googling over here on the side.
I went in there with a clear mind to see what was going on. And I do know that the dogs were there.
John Q, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I haven't seen your name in a while. Appreciate the kind words. Hope you're doing good.
You know, yeah, you're right. Miss Lisa says it's almost cheaper to buy a printer at Walmart than to pay someone to print flyers.
Doesn't Sumner County do those, Seth, or is there still a fee associated with it?
If I run out, I ask them if they have the funds, they will print me some. Otherwise, I go get them printed myself.
Gotcha.
I see it on the Better Business
It's like
Bureau.
sometimes I'll put in, I'll be like, hey, I'm out of flyers. And then as soon as they let me know that they have flyers, but they still have to make sure it's within their budget.
That's weird.
Because I go pick up, 1,000 flyers from them. It doesn't take long to go through that.
Torchy. Yep.
Yes.
Did LE tell us who the green hoodie person is? You don't have to say if you can't. They did not tell us who the green hoodie person was, but we are 100% confident that they made contact with this person and that person is not affiliated with this situation, as per their statement.
They went as far as showing me the body cam that they had made contact with the individual. They did not show me their face, and they did not tell me their name because they don't want the individual harassed. But they did make contact, and it is definitely nobody I know. No idea, Beth. I do not know if they interviewed with Ellie. That I do not. They did not tell me. I just know that when they contacted me, I told them to make sure that they contacted Sebastian's.
Did I miss something with his eyeballs? Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa, Tony. What the? Something's going on. His eyes have changed. They didn't do this in the beginning.
I do not. No idea, Beth. I do not know if they.
Whoa.
No idea, Beth. I do not know if they interviewed with Ellie. That I do not. They did not tell me. I just know that when they contacted me, I told them to make sure that they contacted Sebastian's mother.
What's he look? I don't know what he's doing, man. Look at literally one eyeball is looking over here. One's looking over here. Oh my God. Whoa. Did you guys see that flutter? Hold on.
You are my.
Did you see that right there? I ain't never seen no shit like that. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I didn't notice that in the beginning, though. Who are you? Who even are you? You think he looks thinner, too? Sophia, thank you for gifting a clicker ship. Marcy, welcome. I don't know. Is he like one of those shapeshifters?
You want my opinion?
Oof.
You want my opinion?
That was wild.
My opinion is based off of.
Oh, the question, can you say if he was a runaway or if someone took him? Listen up.
Probably need to stay away from that one, buddy.
Is based off of.
Probably need to stay away from that one, buddy.
Well,
we don't think he ran away.
Law enforcement said they have no evidence he ever left the house.
Look how smug he looks. Can you say if he was a runaway or if someone took him?
Probably need to stay away from that one, buddy.
Well,
we don't think he ran away.
Law enforcement said they have no evidence he ever left the house.
Yeah, they didn't say that. Dupers, little dupers.
I'm going to answer this question.
Says, I have a question. If you can't answer, I understand. How soon after Sebastian's disappearance did you suspect the feet? Sorry for me guessing. You don't like them, in my opinion.
May not like the answer, Miss Carmelita Dorsey. I hope I did not butcher your name too bad.
Seth, you can't answer that, buddy.
I am Sebastian's father. I believe the person responsible for his well-being and safety is the person he's living with, period. So if I have him and something were to happen to him, I'm to blame. He was not here when he went missing. So I'm only human. I am not perfect.
Oh, no.
And yes, I blame his mom because she was supposed to be responsible for him. Don't know what happened to him, but that's just my opinion. My opinion is that if you're an adult watching children, you are responsible for those children. If something happens to the child or those children underneath your watch, you're responsible. That's
you guys.
That's just basic accountability.
Accountability. Hold on, my dog. Hold on a second, guys. My dog's barking. I gotta go grab her. Hold on. Goodness. You guys had control of Studio J. Did you behave? Jesus Christ. So my dog gets out. We have a screen and porch, right? And there's windows on. You lift the windows up from the bottom. She gets out this one window that's only open like this much. And I heard her right outside the window here. And I'm like, oh my God. She's not in the house. Okay, so back to, oh my God, he's staring right through us again. All right, you guys behaved. I'm trusting you on that.
And responsibility, my opinion. I hope that answers your question as much as I can.
Someone wants to know if you're moving with all the boxes in the back.
What boxes in the back?
the boxes that they see by your TV. No, he's not. He's not moving.
No, that's just my mess. Everybody wants to know if you're moving because the box is in the back. Jammers.
No. Actually, most of those boxes have Hot Wheels in them. And some of them are for ornaments for the Christmas tree. Wheels in them. No. Actually, most of those boxes have Hot Wheels in them. And some
Hot
of them are
Wheels.
for ornaments for the Christmas tree. Things along those lines. One of those is actually also a DeWalt rolling kit full of Magic the Gathering cards. So yeah, no, that wouldn't even hold my bookshelf from moving.
That's his collection of cards and Hot Wheels. That's what that is. I know he looks behind him. Pam J, thank you for the super sticker. Yeah, he said he's not taking that down until Sebastian comes home. Is he still at his apartment? I'm assuming so. MTG cards are expensive. Hey, John Doe. The way he turns around to look.
Appreciate it though.
Appreciate it though. I don't know Voodoo. Brittany, he did. He did. She's a heavy sleeper when he was with her.
We must keep the faith. Keep the faith. God works in His own pace, and may not be, may not be fast enough for me. But then again, God teaches us patience in the worst ways.
What did Meg say?
He is not a deep sleeper, per se. Like, he's not a deep sleeper, but he definitely doesn't like to get up. Does he use his cell phone to wake up? Yes, he has an alarm on his cell phone to wake up. Has he slept through it? Yeah.
What kid hasn't?
He's a kid. That's what kids do.
I'm an adult. I sleep through my alarm sometimes on my phone too.
Maybe, Meg.
But good question. Good question.
Hey, AK.
Let's see.
And let me, before you answer any other questions, Seth, please understand that if we don't like your question, we won't answer your question. If we come across as being tired, it's because we're tired. So we appreciate every one of these questions that are framed with good intentions. And, like I said, I think I speak for both of us when I say that we're just, we're tired. So we're trying to do everything we can to be polite and friendly. Sometimes we miss the bubbly and happy part of that, but just want you to hear it from us that we do appreciate the questions and we'll do our best to answer them. You know who that is? You know who that is, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
You know who?
Yeah, I know who it is. I'll open my
What? I know who it is.
chat.
All up in my chat. Who is it? Who was it? All up in my chat. Did they delete them or? Christina, was Katie a deep sleeper? Busby. Is he talking about Buzzy? Busby? Seth, where does your gut say to search? Did he have like bad blood with Bugsby? For those of you that watched that?
Will there be a spring search? Understand that we're tracking down every rabbit hole, every tip that comes in. That is the stage that we are at. I personally don't believe my son has been hiding for 14 months out in the woods.
He goes off camera.
8 miles from his mom and stepfather's house, playing, in the woods. 8 miles from. Believe my son has been hiding for 14 months out in the woods. 8 miles from his mom and stepfather's house, playing.
8 miles? What does that mean? Oh, Jax did too. That's right. I think he got a fupa chat. A fupa chat. Yeah, it looks like it was deleted. Could at least be gracious. Personally, I don't believe my son has been hiding for 14 months out in the woods, 8 miles from his mom and stepfather's house, playing in the woods. Did you hear that?
I personally don't believe my son has been hiding for 14 months out in the woods, 8 miles from his mom and stepfather's house, playing, in the woods.
That's weird.
Law enforcement definitely went through there. I know that several other agencies that law enforcement spoke with has gone through there. I don't believe my son's hiding in the woods. I believe that he is elsewhere. That's why
you don't want the woods searched.
I run down every one of these leads that I can. Any lead that comes to me, it's a rabbit hole, and I will go down it. Right, Tony?
That's it.
Right, Tony? Do you think that's weird? I think that's weird.
We have
I don't know if they didn't hear me or not, but I already answered that one.
we have followed leads that we thought were really something that turned out to be absolutely nothing, and we've not really wanted to follow leads down and followed them, and turned out to be something interesting. So when if you could put yourself in this situation where somebody you loved was missing, you just can't sleep at night if there's a tip that came in that you didn't follow up on. I mean, it's just it's one of those things that's built into you as a parent.
So he's basically saying he doesn't want to search, but he wants donations for search efforts. That's really weird. Swade says you believe he is safe. Look at Sonia putting Bible verses. This is really strange.
Where you just feel like that you've got to, unless you definitively know it's no good, then you've got to follow it up. And sometimes that means driving halfway across the country.
Well, Tony, you've got a tip that came in, and you called me up and you were like, can you go ahead and pack an overnight bag and, head to this address? And I called you 30 minutes later, and I was already on 24 heading.
What was that one? That was about 5 hours away, right?
Yeah, that was, I don't know, Tony. I don't even know.
And I didn't ask you if you were tired or you were well rested or any of that, did I?
Doesn't matter.
Because I knew what you were going to say. You were going to say, hey, I'll get on the road, I'll get a Red Bull, and, when I need to sleep, I'll pull over.
What's funny is that actually I keep my bug out bag right.
Look at this is their search efforts as flyers. And look at Michelle Lee. For flyers, either email or message me on Facebook and give me a day or two to respond, please. Does Sebastian have a day or two at this point? This is the long grift. This is the long-term grift. Smoke them if you've got them.
There.
When I need to sleep, I'll pull over.
What's funny is that actually I keep my bug out bag right there, and it's packed with 3 days worth of clothes. I just pick it up and go.
He has 3 days of clothes packed in a bag, ready to go? Huh? Fuck does that mean?
Days worth of clothes.
Pull, and when I need to sleep, I'll pull over.
What's funny is that actually I keep my bug out bag right there.
My bug out bag. He said bug out bag. He said, I keep my bug out bag right there with 3 days of clothes in it. Yeah, we don't care, Amanda.
Need to sleep, I'll pull over.
What's funny is that actually I keep my bug out bag right there, and it's packed with 3 days worth of clothes. I just pick it up and go. It's got my laptop. It's got everything in there.
It's got my laptop and What? Why are you going to take off with your laptop, boy? Huh? What?
I just pick it up and go. It's got my laptop. It's got everything in there. Question: his hair could be dyed, facial features changed over a year's time. Can anyone do a professional age progression photo and with dyed any color, with hair dyed any color? I think it helps.
Good idea.
We could put it in.
Put it in.
I would think that Carter and his group ought to be able to help us with that.
Carter and his group? They're called law enforcement, Tony. Carter and his group? That's called LE. Why does he have his laptop? I don't know, y'all. It's fucking weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We could put it in.
I would think that Carter and his group ought to be able to help us with that.
I'll reach out to them, see what they can do.
Oh, yeah. He's really going to reach out and say, can you make him look like he does with different color hair? Carter and his group.
Pretty sure that his nose hasn't changed much. His eyes haven't changed much. I'm pretty sure he's over 5'5" now. I mean, and I'm hoping he's well fed wherever he's at. Email address for anybody that needs it. Justin said that they can't pin.
You're large and in
will
charge, Seth.
to take care of that.
I'll get y'all the iPhone link. It's the wrong channel on there. I got to fix that. Hold on. Hold on.
Brenda Sue says we have 3,000 people in here. I appreciate that. After a whole year, can it be determined? Can it be? No. I mean, within 2 months, whatever he had on, I doubt that he's still wearing.
So this lady, girl mom, that they met in Tennessee, after a whole year, can it be determined what shirt he was wearing? And he says, I doubt he's wearing the same thing. Oh, my God.
Determined? Can it be? No.
That is Sebastian. That's a picture of Sebastian. It's his little, it's his channel. What do you call it? Watermark.
I mean, within 2 months, whatever he had on, I doubt that he's still wearing.
I think what she's saying is that, do we still even know what shirt he was wearing when he went missing? And I think, girl mom, we spoke about that at dinner that night. I mean,
oh, they broke bread.
We're not going to get involved in attacking other creators. We're not going to get involved in attacking the mother or the stepfather, but I will speak for myself, and I can speak for Seth Rogers when I say that if we had a child go missing under our care,
I seen her
we
cram
would
it.
know everything that child was wearing. We would remember the way the child's hair was. We would remember everything about that night. but specifically the pants, the shirt, it wouldn't be one of three, this shirt or that shirt. If you know that there's three that are similar, you take the two that are still there and you roll those out and you know which one specifically it was. And I don't believe that we've still got specifics about what shirt he was wearing. Was it a black shirt that had a Spider-Man picture on it? Did it have a character on it? I mean, no specifics. And that just blows me away.
It does. But Joni Claire says she will plaster Wilcox, Arizona, and get flyers in the hands of state troopers. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What are the state
Tennessee
troopers?
Nurse, does he?
What are the state troop? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean here, but what are the state troopers going to do with a flyer? I mean, it's a great gesture. It's just like, what? Don't make me a dog-faced lion pony soldier. Look at this. Can you tell us what Katie looked like the day Sebastian went missing? Was she tired, well rested, in PJs, dressed for the day? When did KK get dressed that AM?
Shower before school or before bed?
Oh, God. Does he shower before school or before bed? I got to come back on cam for this one. Here we go. You ready?
At my house, he would take a shower before bed. There's nothing like being clean when you lay down in clean sheets.
Agree.
You sleep better. And that's the way it operates here. As for his mama's house, I've heard that he takes a shower when he gets up.
You have trouble sleeping at your house, buddy?
No.
CNY family says Katie said he was more active at night and had trouble sleeping. Did he have trouble sleeping at your house? So I guess that's a no.
He didn't have trouble sleeping. In fact, sometimes it was like he would sleep for 10 or 12 hours at my house in one day. Now, if he was here for a week because he was on vacation or whatnot, he up all night long, playing video games, watching TV. What kids do, like, oh, it's nighttime, let's stay up, because that's not what they get to do normally.
Justin, you're exactly right, buddy. I mean, we can't really answer questions related to Chris and Katie. We don't have any criminal attorneys guiding us or anything like that. In contrast to popular opinion, Seth only has a family attorney that's not really involved in this case at all. But we know what we can do and can't do.
Why does he have a family attorney? For what?
Popular opinion. Seth only has a family attorney that's not really involved in this case at all. But we know what we can do and can't do to keep our relationship where it is with Sumner County. And we can't really answer questions or give opinions or attack Chris and Katie. So we're just not going to do that. But we will answer questions about Sebastian, about Seth, myself, or, anything non-attack related.
What about Lesniak? Isn't he a criminal defense lawyer?
I think I'm way behind in chat. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes behind in chat. I do not know. National Center.
See, this is the problem. He missed all these comments and these super chats. He's 20 minutes behind in the chat. They're an hour and 4 minutes into the stream.
For missing and exploited children, does age progression at 2 years missing. I will reach out to, I'll reach out to at night, and I will see if they can do it, and I will do the same thing with Sumner County. I'll even reach out to my contact with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children and see if they can do it.
Who's his contact at Missing and Exploited Children? Coffin?
Sorry, I'm writing down notes.
What about bringing in the U.S. Marshals? Is that a
Unlicensed
possibility?
life coach. It was Larry Ninjago costume, and not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. Oh,
Here's Busby
I was
again.
wrong.
Where does your gut say to
sure
search
did
next?
look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle though.
You got Bugsby in here, or Busby in here saying, Seth, where does your gut say to search next? Over and over and over. If you would look at Sonia, if you would like to bless Seth's Cash App, Sebastian's General. Wow.
Seashell asked if we needed volunteers to help with anything. I think that we're going to get to a point where we start making these phone calls and whatnot. And I think that if you would email wearesebastiansarmy@gmail.com with
Don't
your
email them.
name and phone number, I think there could be a time coming soon where we will need some volunteers. Wouldn't you say, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen this list that I have, the numbers and stuff I've been going through, dude. I mean, all 50 states plus even have numbers for U.S. embassies across the world.
They were?
I've been working on that one.
They were, Catherine?
You know, one thing we need to do too is we need to thank our billboard girl. She's still got these
Our billboard girl? Who's their billboard girl?
permanent billboards that are running all throughout Tennessee, surrounding states, and
Who's
other states.
she?
You want me to use her name or just say thank you?
Just her first name.
Maddie? Is that Madison that's in that group text?
He would.
Oh, hold on. Madison is in the group text where Tony says, I know J is for Justice's. Hey, Clue. I know J is for Justice's husband's name. Madison was in there. Oh, do our Diddy. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's okay. You can use her first name.
All right. Just want to make sure. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate everything that you're doing.
Maddie.
I really do. I know that you do it. You don't complain about it.
Clue
and you
boo.
ask for more. And I don't
Don't
like putting
email
a lot of
them.
stuff on people's shoulders. But I appreciate the fact that you're alleviating some of the stress on mine.
And I can tell you, it's not easy getting people to donate permanent billboards, completely free of charge. And I watched that campaign unfold, and it was the better part of a month working every day.
Do you guys see them in Tennessee? For the locals there, have you guys seen the billboards?
To get those. And now we've got these companies that are calling and asking her, hey, we've got another spot available. Would you like it? This is where it's at. It may not be in the area. And of course, our answer is always yes, But again, you can't tell you how much we appreciate that, because these are places where there's thousands and thousands of cars driving by a day. So
I agree with Dancing Queen. Definitely need to bring back, putting missing children on milk cartons. I don't understand why they stopped. Not only did it bring awareness for the missing children, but at the same point in time, kind of let your own child know that
Because they went from cartons to plastic. That's why.
they need to be aware of their own situation, so that they're more observant. Seth, do you and Sebastian have a favorite place that you like to fish? Well, Sebastian has a favorite place he likes to fish. It's wherever he can sit down. All right,
What? He has a favorite place he likes to fish, wherever he can sit down? Exactly, John.
place he likes to fish. It's wherever he can sit down.
Okay.
All right, I like to make sure there's fish there. One of the places that he likes to fish is here in Montgomery County. There's a high school, and it's I think it's Montgomery. I think it's Montgomery High School. It's out on 149. They actually hold fishing tournaments and stuff out of that lake. It's right there on pretty much on school property. When you're fishing, you can see the whole school. If you're in class, you can look out at the lake. It's pretty nice. That's normally where he likes to go fishing because there's a place to do a fire, there's a place to cook food, and there's a bench, and it's mowed so he can sit down with his chair, and there's a signal for his phone so that he can listen to music, play video games on my phone while we're fishing.
Wait, what? They go fishing where there's Wi-Fi, so he has a signal to listen to music. Huh? And play video games on my phone. Wait, listen again. If you're in, oh my God, if you're in class, you can see out on the lake. Why are they fishing near a school? No, I don't like this at all.
That's
I don't
normally
like
where
it.
he likes to go fishing because there's a place to do a fire, there's a place to cook food, and there's a bench, and it's mowed so he can sit down with his chair, and there's a signal for his phone so that he can listen to music, play video games on my phone while we're fishing. Me, I like to go fishing where there's fish. I like Yellow Creek, Yellow River, Red River, all of that runs into the Cumberland. You just got to get past the nasty pollutants that are here in Tennessee, because I like to eat what I catch.
CNY family at night had mentioned a tip
He said it was a high school, y'all.
about New York. Can you touch on that? I'm in New York. I have to get with Nick on that. CNY. I think I remember hearing something about that. But
Wait, what?
CNY family at night had mentioned a tip about New York. Can you touch on that? I'm in New
Did
York.
you catch that, Misty?
I have to get with Nick on that. CNY. I think I remember hearing something about that, but I'll get with Nick on that for sure. Appreciate you offering to help. Certainly use people helping in every state. So thank you very much for that.
I answered that question. The dogs were there when I was there.
Here's the dog question.
The video for that, it was too dark and grainy for me to be able to see anything.
Did you see it? Was he in the video taking the trash out? That's consistent. Oh, here we go with the Taylor Swift.
Well, I'm a dad, so my 14-year-old son has a crush on Taylor Swift. All right. Well, I'm not a Swiftie, and
Okay,
yeah,
ministry, I will.
He had a crush on Taylor Swift. Can't blame the kid. I mean, hormonal children or teenagers. Of course they have, but yes, he did like Taylor Swift. Yes, I let him listen to some of it. Not one of my favorite things. Nothing against her. I just don't, my opinion of Taylor Swift is she writes a lot of songs about bad choices in men.
In other words, she's the
don't know
one.
what to tell her.
Yeah. So in other words, he's saying she's the one to blame. He is. Don't like you, Seth. I don't like you. I don't like you. Icky. Pull up Montgomery Central High School, Clarksville, Tennessee. Montgomery. What is it? Montgomery. What? Central. What the fuck? That's like right behind the school. He's like, if you're in class, you see right out on the lake. Where would they fish here? Ministry is saying that you can't fish. You're not supposed to fish here. There's a kid doing something. Look at, they're fishing. He ain't lying. There's actually a kid fishing there in 2021. Look. They parked right here and they're fishing. He ain't lying. See? They got their bucket and their pole. And they parked right over here. So it looks like it's okay. I mean, on Google, there's someone doing it. No, that's not Seth. I don't know. Pretty wild, huh? I don't know. I don't know if I'd eat something out of there. That's kind of gross because isn't there like a drainage pipe right here? I wouldn't eat nothing out of there. Look at. You can see right into the school from here. See, there's like a drainage pipe. Like, ew. No, I don't think so either. But how far is this from Seth's? Yikes. I don't know his address. I can't remember his address. Pretty damn sure there's no fishing at night at that property. Right. He said they'd go in the middle of the night. Dude, that is wild. There's a guy and his kid fishing when you search for that. Yeah, but a camp, right, SS, a campfire and a barn place to cook food? That doesn't make sense. There's no place to cook food. Even over here. I mean, what? It's not a park. Oh, there's a bed. Nope, he didn't lie. Right here, y'all. Look. He didn't lie. There's the bench. I don't think they're cooking food right here, though. This is where you'd cook food. There's a picnic table. It looks like a cop or something. But there's picnic tables. I don't see them cooking food here. These are the fire pits. Seth didn't live near there. Why would they fish together there? He said because, right. He said because of the Wi-Fi. He said because of the Wi-Fi. This is 2024, this picture. I don't know. Strange if you ask me, but everything about this case is strange. Right? What's the name of his road? SS, they look regularly used. They stock it with fish for events. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see here. This is 2024. But if I go down this road, I think it goes back to 2022. Yeah, see, it switches, or 2021. And that's where the kid and his dad are. Look. See, they're fishing. Would that be wild if that was Sebastian? That would be really weird. I don't know. I think it's kind of strange myself, but
Except for I just don't, my opinion of Taylor Swift is She writes a lot of songs about bad choices in men.
Oh, 289. That's what I wanted to do. Shit.
You know, don't know what to tell her, except for obviously she's making bad choices considering men. Yes.
I don't know what to
Sebastian
tell
did
her
have a-
other than she's making bad choices when it comes to men. Damn it. I lost the Cunningham, Tennessee. How far is that from Clarksville? Okay, his address is yeah, Mama 289. Okay, exactly. Okay, that's right. It's Avenue. Maybe they know someone there because it's 28 minutes away from his house. $17 miles. So I don't know. Maybe he has a friend whose kid goes to that school, maybe. But if you look here, the Cumberland River's over here. This is in Cunningham, Tennessee. And then Seth lives way up here. Strange.
Crush on her.
30 minutes
Nick's
though.
over here. Volunteer at night.agency. If you want to help volunteer for them.
We've got people that are helping us both, that are helping us, helping them. So whether one of us gets the volunteer or the other one, they'll get where they need to be.
Lady Freedom. What's not to like about turtles in a half shell? Turtle power. I love you, Sebastian Wayne, all the way to the moon and back. Hopefully he is not on the moon in a Tesla.
What? Did he say that or is that a comment? On the moon in a
All
Tesla?
the way to the moon and back. Hopefully he is not on the moon in a Tesla.
Samantha said, I love you, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, all the way to the moon and back. And he says, hopefully he's not on the moon in a Tesla. I don't know how you can make jokes like that.
All the way to the moon and back. Hopefully he is not on the moon in a Tesla. Yeah, as soon as I'm off this live, I'm going to take care of that one. I will let you know that I just shared his flyer on my community post, so that way people can print off the newer one. Sebastian have bedtime routines. Again, at my house, yeah, it was, take a shower, brush your teeth, make sure you wash your hair and your face, and you're a guy, wash underneath your delicacies.
Now, is that necessary? And hey, Alabama, and if you're a guy, wash underneath your delicacies.
House, yeah, it was, take a shower, brush your teeth, make sure you wash your hair and your face, and you're a guy, wash underneath your delicacies. And then get out of the shower, brush your teeth, put on deodorant, then get jammies on, and from there it was more, after the shower, relax, hot shower kind of relaxes him better, and get him ready. And I know that, he was 15. I still tucked him.
A hot shower relaxes him even better. I think he said a Tesla. Why is it always about showers, private parts? This isn't the first time we've heard about Sebastian and showers. I'm just saying.
And then get out of the shower, brush your teeth, put on deodorant, then get jammies on. And, from there, it was more, after the shower, relax, hot shower kind of relaxes him better and get him ready. And
get him ready for what? I thought he was going to bed. This is his bedtime routine. I guess get him ready for bed.
I know that, he was 15. I still tucked him.
I still tucked him in.
Love Wins had a question.
No, that's not the
when the live is
reward.
over, you're going to go back and
Crimes.
read all the comments to make sure you didn't miss anything or any.
Reward is not 447,000. You mean the fake reward, right? The real reward is from the FBI. It's 50K.
All ideas. Absolutely. I can tell you that Seth goes back. I do
Tony totally switched the freaking subject too.
not, but Seth goes back and reads every single comment. I know
Every
that
single one?
for a fact. And he reads comments that are after the live is posted. He reads those comments as well. So he, anybody that didn't get thanked tonight, obviously we appreciate and thank all of you guys, but we certainly will see the comments. If we don't see them now, we'll see them later.
Did I miss AMC's question?
Yeah, guys, you got to understand how fast this chat is going.
Why isn't Seth or Tony answering our questions?
And neither one of us have claimed to be content creators, so we're still kind of learning at this. So please be patient with us. I'm not seeing AMC's question, but
I thought AMC asked a question earlier, and I thought I posted and answered it.
yeah, you can ask it again. We're getting pretty close to getting ready to shut things down. So
okay, Tony.
If you want to ask that question, AMC, we're certainly not ignoring you.
I will.
You can't talk to a fucking log.
I don't know where in Kentucky, but I will find out, Nicole. And I've already got somebody that's. I'm sorry, Deborah. I've already got somebody in Kentucky that's messaged me. They're waiting to go check it out.
In the course of this live stream, oh my gosh, look at Tony's eyes and eyebrow. Yoicks. Yoicks. Something ain't right here. Exactly, Crimes. The rest is bullshit.
Someone found today at a St. Jude. No, the St. Jude's was last year. They found bones, and it turned around being over 100 years old, because there's a lot of where they're building now is on an old cemetery, and that's what they were digging up was old bones. So, yeah, no.
You do think he gets his eyebrows shaped? It looks like it. He's got bushy eyebrows.
Still don't know where. I haven't seen it. I missed a question from Smiley.
Donate to help for search expenses.
Please go back on the news. That's what I've done with my daughter. I don't know if Sebastian would even know how to use Discord.
Unlicensed life coach again with another question. Would Sebastian be privy to Discord? My son is on there and he can keep an eye out if you're okay with that.
I use Discord for all my D&D campaigns and any of the games I'm on. But Sebastian, I know he didn't have an account. And I don't think he would even know how to use it. Sam?
What do you mean he wouldn't know how to use it? Bullshit. I disagree. 150,000%.
And he is not a deep sleeper. Didn't I answer?
Oh, God, Vicky. I didn't even think of the term. Ugh. Vicky said, I never heard a male private parts called delicacies. Fuck, that is gross. That didn't even hit me until you actually said that. Oh, God. That is nasty. Why would balls be delicacies to him? Oh, my goodness.
That question? I'm swearing I did, because it depended on his mood. I mean, he's a 15-year-old child. If he was watching cartoons, he might start talking about Minecraft. If he's playing video games on his Switch, then he likes to talk. He likes to tell you. It's not really talk. He likes to tell you what he's done. He's like, this is what I did in my game, and then he'll sit there and tell you everything that he's been doing. To me, it was always the easiest way for me to communicate with him and get him to start to talk to me was to ask him, what are you playing? What have you done? What have you accomplished with it?
What?
I'm sorry. Love wins.
He didn't say delicate area. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. We'll go back.
Relax. Hot shower kind of relaxes him better. And get him ready. And, and then, your guy.
Okay, even captions picked it up. He said delicacies.
Underneath your delicacies.
Underneath your delicacies. He said it. Stop it. Stop it. It's gross.
Sebastian have bedtime routines. Again, at my house, yeah, it was, take a shower, brush your teeth, make sure you wash your hair and your face, and, your guy wash underneath your delicacies.
See, it's right on the screen. There you go.
And then get out of the shower, brush your teeth, put on deodorant, then get jammies on, and, from there it was more, after the shower, relax, hot shower kind of relaxes him better, and get him ready. And I know that, he was 15. I still took it.
Love Wins had a question. When the live is over, you're going to go back and read all the comments to make sure you didn't miss anything or any, all ideas. Absolutely. I can tell you that Seth goes back. I do not, but Seth goes back and reads every single comment. I know that for a fact. And he reads comments that are after the live is posted. He reads those comments as well. So he, anybody that didn't get thanked tonight, obviously we appreciate and thank all of you guys, but we certainly will see the comments. If we don't see them now, we'll see them later.
Did I miss AMC's question?
Yeah, guys, you got to understand how fast this chat is going, and neither one of us have claimed to be content creators, so we're still kind of learning at this. So please be patient with us.
No.
I'm not seeing AMC's question, but
I thought AMC asked a question earlier, and I thought I posted and answered it.
Yeah, you can ask it again, and we're getting pretty close to getting ready to shut things down. So if you want to ask that question, AMC, we're certainly not ignoring you.
I'd be like, fuck you. I want to answer all these questions.
Hold on. I don't know where in Kentucky, but I will find out, Nicole. And I've already got somebody that's I'm sorry, Deborah. I've already got somebody in Kentucky that's messaged me. They're waiting to go check it out. There someone found today at a St. Jude? No, that the St. Jude's was last year. They found bones, and it turned around being over 100 years old, because there's a lot of where they're building now is on an old cemetery, and that's what they were digging up, was old bones. So yeah, no.
Yeah, delicacies are food.
Still don't know where. I haven't seen it. I missed a question from Smiley.
Oh God.
Please go back on the news. That's what I've done with my daughter.
Lolo sent an email. Oh, look at, here's another one. MS, I just
don't know if
emailed.
Sebastian would even know how to use Discord. I mean, I use Discord for all my D&D campaigns and any of the games I'm on. But
I use Discord. I don't have social media, so I'm not on there. Ding, ding, ding. Discord is social media. I use it for my D&D campaigns.
I use Discord for all my D&D campaigns and any of the games I'm on. But Sebastian, I know he didn't have an account. And I don't think he would even know how to use it. Sam, and he is not a deep sleeper. Didn't I answer that question? I'm swearing I did, because
Messy.
it depended on his mood. I mean, he's a 15-year-old child.
Yes,
if he was
Pines.
watching cartoons, he might start talking about Minecraft. If he's playing video games on his Switch, then he likes to talk. He likes to tell you. It's not really talk. He likes to tell you what he's done. He's like, this is what I did in my game, and then he'll sit there and tell you everything that he's been doing. To me, it was always the easiest way for me to communicate.
If I can go on Discord, he knows
how.
how.
To start to talk to me was to ask him, what are you playing? What have you done? What have you accomplished with it? I'm sorry. Love wins. Sebastian did not have braces or a retainer.
He was in Discord with T-Revs. Wow.
I will figure out where that is. Time. See, I like that one. Time to FAFO.
Tony's like, we need to wrap this shit up.
Hello, Raven Wolf. I did answer the one about Missouri. I don't believe it was Sebastian. It was too young. I do not play Death by Daylight. I have no idea what that is.
Seth, wait, do you play Death by Daylight? What's that? Death by Daylight game. Death by Daylight is a multiplayer horror game where one player takes on the role of the savage killer and the other 4 players play as survivors, trying to escape the killer and avoid being caught, tortured, and killed. There you go.
I can't answer that question. I have no idea.
I never heard of it. I don't game, so.
I don't know if they would do an infomercial on Sebastian. I don't think they have that. Would be nice if places like Prime, YouTube, any streaming that they sit there and, like Pandora does, they have commercials and stuff. It'd be nice if they actually had missing people on there, missing children on that. They should be, instead of selling that space for, to somebody for their advertisement to buy a new car, I think our children are more precious than a new car. It'd be really nice if we could get them to actually do that.
What?
there's just so much that I don't see big companies doing because it doesn't affect them. And missing children, missing people in general should affect everybody in a civilized world. Justin said he's on it. I don't know what he's on, but he's on it. Have either of you seen my comments? Just saying, we see your comments. And I will say hi to you too.
Hello, Ida. We
Teresa.
appreciate you.
I'm like zoning out at this
I
point.
appreciate y'all thinking I'm an amazing father. I just try to be a father.
Laverna, you're not making any sense, hon.
I don't know. You're dead right, Tony. I'm still behind in chat. I mean, I'm at 750 in chat. There's no way I can keep up.
He's at 7 minutes. We're at 1 hour 23. He's at 7 minutes in chat.
Sebastian was. I know I was.
Was Seth aware of the plan for him to come live with you? I think she means was Sebastian.
You know, I think you might have the Seth and Sebastian mixed up, but Sebastian was aware.
He didn't want to go, though.
Black Hawk, I can't answer that question.
I did, Clue. It was hilarious. I didn't know who it was because they blocked you, but the chat told me. What'd you say in your super chat?
And Lisa, Sebastian's favorite one is, I don't know about algebra, but math was one of his favorite subjects. I mean,
A kid was talking about algebra. Could it be Sebastian? He back.
I cannot. At night, it does their own investigations.
Oh, God. Clue, did you hear where he said he tells Sebastian to wash under his delicacies, meaning his balls, and he gets ready? Those were his words, not mine.
They do pass things to me, but anything that they're doing at the border and what Dog is doing, that is a complete separate entity.
Can you touch on anything about Dog and the border update? Well, we kind of talked about Dog the other day. Don't hold your breath.
They'll let me know if they want me to know. But at the same point in time, Nick knows what I'm doing. He knows what leads I'm tracking down, so that way we can check them all off. Thank you, John Q. I don't have a choice, though.
He was sus in Summer's case. John Q. Weird. People have weird intentions.
Seth, check the private chat, buddy.
All righty.
He says, we got to go.
Well,
we got to go, brother.
Yeah, we've been on for an hour and a half. No wonder. Well, I hope I was able to answer some of y'all's questions. Yeah, we've been on for an hour and a half. No wonder.
No wonder. So what did he say in the back chat? For Seth to go, yeah, we've been on for an hour and a half. No wonder. Someone tired? What's going on here? I really like John Q. Then I saw him. He's not at all like his pick or what his voice sounds like. It's crazy. I just don't get. I'm just going. I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to be honest. My gut says no. My gut says no.
Well, I hope I was able to answer some of y'all's questions. I hope I was able to fill you in on some of the stuff that's going on right now.
Wait, what's this? Seth, the podcast Crime Junkies would be a great way to spread awareness. They have an enormous platform and audience.
Tony, do you have anything to say?
No, just if you see something, say something. Try to stay focused on Sebastian. Seth or I, neither one can force you to support us. Even if you support Chris and Katie, you're still supporting someone who has a missing child. So we would just ask you to.
I ask you to support finding Sebastian.
100%. This attacking back and forth and whatnot. I mean, it's just not productive. And everybody says, "Did you see this? Did you see that?" I don't see.
As they scroll PayPal, Seth Rogers, Cash App, Sebastian's General. Look at, he didn't even spell it right. Stupid Justin. Forever Young, welcome to the Clicker Crew. Welcome in, babe.
See any of that unless somebody sends it. And most of you that are close to me know that I don't like seeing any of that. Neither does Seth. So we don't watch channels that we don't support.
Okay, that's why you got.
We're
he got gifted again for the second time a membership in Queen Bee's chat. Let's hear that again. What'd you say?
Know that I don't like seeing any of that. Neither does Seth. So we don't watch channels that we don't support.
Okay.
We're not.
That's what I thought you said.
If they're keeping Sebastian's name out there in any way, we're grateful for that. But we don't get involved in all the minutia.
Hey,
we just ask you guys to keep Sebastian at the forefront. And it's kind of like the world we live in. We don't all have to get along, but if we're all patriotic Americans, then we've still got something in common. And here in this situation, if we all want Sebastian found, then that one thing right there ought to be enough to keep us from fighting with each other. So it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of drama. It doesn't need to happen. And, if you're firing shots at us, we're not seeing it anyway. We've got everybody trained not to bring it to us. So we just keep it moving. We're busy. We got things to do. We got a child to feed. I'll close in saying to all the mods, to chat, to anybody in Sebastian's Army that wasn't able to make it tonight, we appreciate you tonight as always and moving forward. So thank you. God bless you. And we hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian's Army. I believe that we're done.
Trained, yeah.
Thank you, Tony. Sorry to take time out of your day, too.
No worries, buddy. No worries. Wouldn't have it any other way.
No worries, brother.
Thank you again, everybody. Thank mods, chat, Sebastian's Army. I thank everybody for showing up tonight. And I will have that put down in my on my community post so that people can reach out through numbers and help bring Sebastian home. Until then, have a blessed evening. Please keep the faith. Sebastian is strong.
Good night, y'all.
Look at Aunt E. All proud of herself. I want to go here and see what he actually posted on his thing here. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Okay, so starting here, they have this new flyer. Okay, $447,000. And then he's got for each place, like Alabama, Arizona, like all the states. I mean, I give him props for copying and pasting, but I don't know what everybody's supposed to do with this. Who are we supposed to contact and for what? Like, I don't understand. This is wild. There's 3 posts of that. You guys be safe if you're getting, oh, I know the flyer. Who's even going to read that? If you guys are getting bad weather, be safe, man. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Still has dogs. Yep. But we're working with law enforcement. We talked to them, every 2 or 3 days ago. Exactly, Spitfire. This is all just to look busy, in my opinion. This is all to appear busy so that they donate to the search efforts. Look. Look what's right here in his links. Need I say more, folks? Need I say more? Sebastian Wayne will be found and returned to me. My son is my grace, and God protect my son during this ordeal. Donation purposes, help for flyers, investigation, tracking down leads, private investigator, surveillance, etc. PayPal me, Seth Rogers, and then down here, the links. Let's see what this says. Who even are you? We are Sebastian's Army at gmail.com is this channel. This channel is in Google under We Are Sebastian's Army at gmail.com. This is sad. My Lord in heaven. Then we got the Where in the World is Sebastian Rogers. What do you guys think of that? Who's searching? I don't know. Wonder how much money he's raking in. It's a disgrace, Alpine Arts. Whew, I don't know. And I guess he's still on the disability as well, from what I heard. He has to pay for leads, tracking down leads. Does TBI know he's chasing down leads? I don't know. Blessed be. Yeah. I mean, I was like, I kind of felt bad for him, but now watching this through again, like, and seeing all of it at once, sad. All right, guys, we're going to end it off with a song, I think, that sets the tone to what we've got here on the screen. I don't know if the other Cash Apps are still working. I don't know, guys. Sad as fuck. Guys.